Hi, my name is Jan Szydzyński, and I'm a semi-retired software engineer turned into a property manager, managing my rentals in Pensacola, Florida. I've been a customer of Hospitable for almost a year now, and one of the reasons I decided to choose it over other platforms is the API access. So I was very excited to hear about the MCP integration and the Buildathon and what I can do with it. So I'm trying to address several different issues. One of them is context switching. Sometimes it's hard to find the information looking for, to switch between calendar and inbox and property information and some other tabs. So that might lead to missed opportunities. And for example, like with inconsistent pricing or block dates. Also the hidden risks, so we might miss some replies, maybe some negative reviews, or operational issues that I wish should be easier to identify, to be identified and seen. So the data exists, but sometimes it's hard to know what to do with it. And I think like with the help of AI, like we can easier find, for example, wrong descriptions of the property or missing knowledge hub items, repeated problems. And also what's important, like there is no easy way to identify or engage with the good past guests, and I found this use case on a forum. So yeah, we can use Hospitable and API to basically to message the guests from the past and give them personal offer to come back and stay with us. Okay, so here is the AI dashboard that I've been working on, and we have several different sections, and they're ordered by priority. So starting from now, like what actions, what do I need to be focused on? Unanswered messages, never good to have unanswered messages. So the way how I envision this, it's we're gonna click on this, and the LLM will give us several different suggestions from the start of the messages to send back. We can always edit it, send reply either using API or the MCP. And obviously over here, like all these detail tabs, we have the MCP implemented as well. Response risk. So yeah, we can analyze the content of the messages, see if there's anything that can be flagged as a potential problem. We don't want problems, or we want to solve problems quickly. And yes, we can also ask AI if it's like a higher priority problem or medium or whatever, and it can decide that whatever it is. So booking requests also very important. That's how we make money. That's how we get our guests. We want to make sure we are not missing any of them. And the API doesn't support them at this moment to accept the booking inquiries. That's why I added this button, open Hospitable. This is the same. When it comes to inquiries, yes, we have several options of the suggestions of the message to send back to the guest that sent us inquiry. Check-ins, not much we can do over here since other than just reminder that it's happening. Same thing with the checkouts, and active stay issues also important. Based on conversations, we can see that there are some issues with AC, pool heater. Those are just generic. Hopefully we won't have too many issues with the AC. We're in Florida, so it's quite important to have AC up and running. Okay, so the next section is occupancy. So it's also very important, right? We want to make sure that our units are booked, and that the idea behind it is to help to identify like empty dates and booking gaps, and what can we do to change it. So over here in this section we can see there's some dates are blocked. Some other might have like a 2-night minimum or 4-night minimum, and the gap might be 2 days. or it might be like a 28-day minimum, and no one wants to book it for 28, and so on. But I mean, that should give you an idea. And so what happens before and after as well. So the pricing is similar. That's actually a real issue for me. Like, it just happened a few months ago. I had too many discounts. They were stacked on top of each other. The guests wanted to book it when I realized, oh wow, that's the prices are nowhere close to they were supposed to be. So it's good to keep an eye on it. And actually, like one of the more important things for me, it's to give me idea, those tabs, nightly, weekly, and monthly. They give me idea of how expensive or how cheap I am, and also that will give me suggestions to adjust the prices, or not. So the next section, and actually, yeah, I just like to mention that all those properties are mine. I manage them, so this is just linked to the API already and getting pulled some data about this and images. Not everything is connected, but actually this part already is. So over here we want to identify problems like incorrect or perhaps obsolete descriptions, or we could just, there's always room for improvement, so we can make some improvements to the descriptions as well. And also, like, once again, it's sort of redundant. This nightly, weekly, monthly prices are presented here again, and could be, yes, so we can compare it with the last year or last month or whatever other period of time we decide. The next section, it's actually quite interesting, and I found it on the Hospitable forum. Someone else using MCP, sorry, this way. So it's to identify the good guests that stay with us, and well, just approach them again and see if they'll be interested in coming back and staying with us again. So yeah, it also has added this field, last contacted, that will require local database. We want to make sure that we don't bombard the people with requests to stay with us again, because, well, they will think that we're spamming them. No one likes spam. That doesn't lead to anything good. But I think this is a quick and easy way to approach our customers as well. And also, one reviews to respond. This is another thing. This is a publicly review. I mean, it's a mock-up. I mean, didn't happen, but also we can respond to this review, right? Which I think is very important, and that will post the response to the review on the given platform. So here is what I have for now. I mean, a lot of it's more a proof of concept or a mock of this dashboard, but I started implementing it, so hopefully someone will find it useful. I think it's gonna be useful for me. So thank you for your attention, and let me know if you have any questions. Have a good day. Bye bye.